Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to another tutorial video. Josh Mason here, and today I'm going to show you all about how to capture leads online. Okay, I'm going to break down squeeze pages, opt-in forms, email management software, all that good stuff. Okay, I'm going to show you the exact tools and software I use to accomplish this. Very easy stuff, very affordable, but absolutely crucial that you guys have this in your network marketing blog. Okay, without having a way to capture leads, capture information, you're killing yourself if you don't have this, because you need a way to, if somebody comes to your website and you don't have a way to capture their information and they leave, chances are they probably won't come back. But if they do come and you have something enticing enough for them to put in their information, well, now you have a way to follow up with that person over time, build a relationship with them, hook them up with value, all that good stuff. Okay, so this is absolutely crucial that you implement these steps, and I'm going to show you literally exactly what to do, so don't worry. In the first video here, though, I just want to kind of give you an overview of what all this is and kind of how it works, and then in the second video below this, I'll get more descriptive and I'll show you exactly a little more detailed step by step, how to build your own opt-in forms, how to use your WordPress blog to build your own squeeze pages, how to outsource this stuff if you don't want to do it yourself, and all that good stuff in the next video. So just for the sake of this video, let's just do the quick overview, and I'll just kind of show you guys a little bit about what the different pieces are here. So we're talking about a squeeze page. Now here's an example right here. You've probably seen one of these or something similar to that. The idea of a squeeze page is to funnel your traffic over to one page where the whole point of the page is just to capture their information. Okay, so there's not a lot of other options or anything like that, and that's what they call a squeeze page. As you can see from this particular example, you have most of the time it's very similar to something like this too, a couple of the same 4 components, I would say. You usually have a big bold headline that captures attention and keeps people reading, so you need something good here. And then a lot of times people like to put a picture like this, or if you can see, like right up here, this guy has a video. That's also pretty awesome way to do it with a video. There's usually like a little footer type of thing down here, a disclaimer of some kind. And then there's the actual opt-in form right here. Okay, now this doesn't have to look exactly like this. Sometimes it's just a headline, with an arrow that points down to a box like this. Sometimes it's just a headline in a box. I mean, a lot of different ways you can go about doing this, but this is just kind of to give you just a generalization of it. All right, so you absolutely have to have this here, and I'm going to show you, the resources that I use to build this actual form that's going to capture the leads. And then the best part of what makes this an actual hands-free business for you is the email management software that you can create these forms with will also send out automated emails for you on your behalf. So basically you write it, one time, you put it in a certain sequence, and then when somebody new comes to your page, they opt in to your list to get your information. Those emails will then just be sent out on autopilot for you. So this is why it's absolutely so crucial. Now let's see here. A lot of different things. So I just want to give you guys some ideas here too. You need to give away something of value. It's usually the best way to capture information is to give away something, whether it's just a free video or a free ebook or some more, marketing information, whatever it may be, whatever, seems enticing to your, prospective audience that's coming to your blog. Okay. Now, I want to show you a quick example of something I did. It's a website I built years ago where I was selling music online, instrumental music, and here's a form that I created that has really awesome numbers. Like the amount of people that see this and actually opt in is like ridiculously high, so which is a good thing. I basically built this from scratch. You can kind of see I had the same components here. At the time, I didn't know how to put in videos here, something I was still working on. So I do have an image. I just kind of whipped up this little ebook image here, on this thing. Put in my own headline, got the arrows, and all this stuff plays into psychology and stuff too, the red and just the different, some of the different things. This is more advanced stuff that we'll learn as we keep going, so don't worry about that too much for now, but keep in mind that specific colors and specific wording and the way things are placed and how they look plays a big part as to whether or not people actually opt in. Okay, so you have to have a great offer, and it has to look a specific way too to get better results. Okay, and it's funny. There's a lot of different ways to go about it. We'll talk about that more in the future. But for the sake of time and simplicity, let's just kind of stick to the basics here. You can see all I was doing was requesting an email, so people would just, enter their email here, click instant access. I was giving away a free ebook that I wrote. What's awesome about the ebooks, guys, or any kind of digital product is I can write this ebook once, and then put it out there, and when people come sign up, they get that ebook right away. I don't have to manually send it or ship a product or a sample or anything like that. It's the beauty of the digital world. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now I want to take you now that you know what a squeeze page is, and this is what it's actually called, an opt-in form. So when you hear somebody say they opted into your list or an opt-in form, that's this actual form right here. And you can build these in a lot of different ways. They can be bigger like this. They can pop up. They can be side banners like this. For example, let's look at this one here. This is from the Empower Network. This is actually a banner that they give you. And then if I were to click this, it's going to go off to a squeeze page. Now, if you're in my Empower Network team or you're just in Empower Network, you know that they give you 10 or 12 or 15 different squeeze pages to choose from, which is awesome, especially for the newcomer. They don't have to even create their own squeeze page. But what I like to do, guys, is I like to show you how to create your own as well. Okay, so as time goes on, you're going to eventually want to create your own squeeze pages, because as Empower Network, for example, and this happens with a lot of MLM companies and different internet businesses and affiliate marketing, if they're going to give you squeeze pages, they're giving it to everybody, and eventually that page, if somebody comes, they might have seen that already somewhere else. Okay, so it's not as effective. So being able to build your own is nice. Okay, so if you're joining Empower, you can definitely use the free squeeze pages they give you as you get rolling, and then take this information that I'm going to have throughout this video and the next video below here to actually build them, and then implement what you learned there and start building your own squeeze pages, or outsource it too. Okay, I'll show you guys some amazing places you can go and get a lot of work done for like peanuts. Okay, so that's coming in some further videos. But if you were to click on this is just an example. Like, look, free video, right? So they kind of have the headline here and a little enticing thing. Oh, I want to watch it now. Okay, so you were to click on it. Boom. Now this is a squeeze page. Okay, it's hypnotic. It's the way it's worded is. They've done it right. That's another beauty of using cookie cutter, I guess. Squeeze pages is, even though a lot of people are using this, you didn't have to create this. You didn't have to, test it and tweak it and see which one works better. They're doing all that for you. So that's another really cool thing about Empower. And then, of course, somebody puts in their email address. They click Get Immediate Access. What happens is the video of Dave and Dave pops up, and boom, they're off watching the free video. Then at the same time, I'm using what is called Aweber. Okay, now this is the glue to make it all work here. Okay, there's a lot of different email management software companies like this. I would say Aweber has to be number one or number two. I mean, it's industry standard. It's what a lot of top marketers use, what a lot of just people use, because it's simple, it's powerful, it's effective, and they've been around for quite a while. Okay, I've used them ever since day one. Going on almost 5 years now. I've stuck with Aweber the entire time. Couldn't be more happy with their service and just the way, the tools that they have, the way everything works. It's a great place, so I highly recommend Aweber. Now, when you come to Aweber and you sign up for an account, you can get started at, I think, like $1 for the first month, and then after that, it's only $19 a month. All right, and then as your list grows, the price increases slightly, but that's not such a bad thing, because as your list grows, the more money you're making. So it's all good. You're not going to be worried about that in the future. But for only $19 after that first month, I mean, this is totally worth it, because you can manage everything inside here. Okay. Now, I'm going to sign in real quick for you guys. I want to look at some stuff in the back end real quick here, and then let's see here. This is what I want to show you now. Oh, I'm actually in the wrong. I'll go to a different one here. So you can actually create your own form in here, Okay, so let's look at that really quick first. Probably makes more sense. I don't have a lot of Empower Network forms built, but you can come in here, create your own sign-up form. And look, see, they give you just kind of like a stock option to go with. Okay, then you can come in here and easily put in your own text. You can add different fields. You can remove stuff. You want to get rid of that footer. You want to, slide this thing. I don't know why it's not showing this right here. Something a little glitchy there, but you can move that over. And the sky's the limit here. You can get super crazy with this. But like I said, I'll show you in the next video exactly what to do here. But I mean, it's just as simple as this, guys. Is you can create this form, go up to the next step. You can name it so you can keep track of it. You can do a cool Facebook thing to where if you're promoting on Facebook, people don't even have to put in their information. All they gotta do is click a button. So that's super cool. You can direct where the thank you goes afterwards. Awesome stuff there, guys. All right, I can't go to step 3 yet but like I said, I'll show you in the next video more details of how this works. Okay, this is just an overview, for the first video here. Now, the next important thing is messages here, guys. Now, when somebody, like for example, I'm talking about Empower Network here. That's my main promotion. That's what I promote mostly all the time. My #1 opportunity, Empower Network. You're gonna hear me talk about that from time to time. But for example's sake, I'm just sharing this just for example's sake. Now, like we saw in that in this form here, now somebody puts in their name, they click get access, they go off and they start to watch the video that pops up right away. Well, on the back end, I have these messages already written and preloaded. Okay, so when somebody opts in, immediately they get this first message about their login information and some welcome stuff. Boom, goes to them right away. And then the next day they get my bonuses. Okay, and then the next day, within 1 day after, they're going to hear a story about this cool little kid who made $12,000 and he's only 12 years old in 4 months with Empower Network. And then it just goes on and on. And what I like to do is mix in some powerful stories, some case studies, some proof, some value, where I give away, marketing tips and techniques. And it's not just sell, sell, sell. It's giving value, sharing stories, and all that good stuff at the same time. But this is the beautiful thing because, once somebody comes in, they opt into my list, all this stuff is sent out automatically. Okay, of course, you can always go in, change it. You can move the order in which they go. You can set the time. Maybe you want 2 to go right away, then you don't want the next one to go for 3 days later for some reason. Whatever the case may be, you can dial all that in right inside Aweber. Awesome stuff, guys. Okay, following up with email is super important. Email marketing to this day is still the most effective way to market online. Okay, you're going to build a relationship. People are going to get to know you better. They're going to want to buy from you if you provide the right value. Okay, people are more savvy these days, and they buy from people. They buy from people they like. We all know that there is a gazillion scam artists and shady characters out there online. So people are a little more hesitant to buy, and rightfully so. So having a way to follow up with them over time is going to create more sales for you. Okay, because most people aren't going to buy right out of the gate. They're gonna, try to figure out who you are a little bit and do their due diligence and all that good stuff. Only 2% on average will pull the trigger right away and buy something. So if you don't have a way to capture them, capture their email, capture their information, and follow up with them and build a relationship with them, you've most likely lost them forever. If somebody comes to your website and they didn't put in their info somewhere, you didn't capture their info while they were there, they're gone. All right, and if they come back, who knows, right? So this is super important stuff, guys. You can also, if you create the forms, you can create the follow-up email. You can also blast emails. Anytime you want to blast an email, you would just come in here, create a new broadcast. I like to use this previous editor here. And then you can just, write an email, say something new came out, or a tip, or something you wanted to share, a story or something. You can just come right in here, create your email, blast it out to your list all at one time. Okay, so if you have a list of 20 people, or if you have a list of 20,000 people, you can shoot out one message to all of them at one time through broadcast messages. All right, so pretty cool stuff here, guys. You can also manage your subscribers and all that good stuff. So really, really, really important that you have this. All right, and that you add it to your blog. Okay, so guys, that's about going to do it for this first video. I just wanted to give you, like I said, a brief overview of what squeeze pages are, what opt-in forms are, what software I recommend you use, and kind of just an idea of how this works. But it's absolutely super crucial to your blogging success. So definitely get this implemented. Okay. Right below here, you're going to find a partner link of mine. Feel free to click through that. Just want to be completely upfront with you guys. I get a portion of the sale anytime you guys click through and purchase anything. It's at no additional cost to you or anything, but it's just just the way affiliate programs work. And I encourage you guys to turn around, do the same exact thing I'm doing, and become an affiliate for Aweber as well. Okay, so you can be an affiliate for that. You can just sign up for free. Just become an affiliate for it and recommend it to people that come through your blog as well. Okay, that's how you can create additional residual streams of income online. Okay, so that's just a beautiful thing. So take advantage of that. And then in the video below here, guys, I'm going to get more descriptive. I'm going to show you exactly how to build your forms, how to put them on your WordPress blog, and all that good stuff. Okay, so first thing you need to do is grab your Aweber, get your account set up, and then come on back, hit video 2, where I'm going to show you, really in detail how to start building your forms, how to get them on your page, and all that good stuff. All right? So take care of those steps, and I will catch you guys on the next video.